Hey. So, technology won't let me be great. So, guess what? We're going back to the old way when I first started doing this because this right here, this right here, this right here, it's not going to get it. It's going to make me blow a gasket. So, hey, if you are just joining in, I'm Nurse C, a blessed RN, and I'm doing dosage calculations, and we'll be on the computer. So, instead of me being on the nice fancy screen, I had to mirror it to my Mac. So, let's do it. All right, can everybody see? If you can see, can y'all put a 1 in the chat, please? Put your finger in the air if you are the one, girl. Can we see? Can we see? Okay. Hey, Risa. What's going on, boo-boo? All right. Okay. So, this should be a very much more pleasant and enjoyable experience. Let's do it. The physician has ordered 500 milligrams IV. The pharmacy has supplied drug H, 1 gram powder for injection, and it says to reconstitute with 2.5 mLs of normal saline for an approximate volume of 3.4 milliliters with a concentration of 300 milligrams per milliliter. How many milliliters will the nurse give to the client for 1 dose? Oh, you passed your NCLEX! Oh, I'm so excited! Congratulations! Oh my gosh, how was it? Do you have any advice for anybody who's coming after you? You got a job? What's going on? Oh my gosh, the nurses are coming. Literally, the nurses are coming. You're welcome, love. So proud of you. So proud of you. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Let me hold $5. I just need $5. All right. So listen, the goal is milliliters per dose. Okay. We know that 500 milligrams is in 1 dose, and then we have 300 milligrams per milliliter. So how are we going to set this up? We know that everything else was fluff. This was fluff. This is fluff. And this is fluff too, okay? So we'll start with our milliliters. So we're going to take it and we're going to flip it, right? So milliliter over 300 milligrams. Now we'll do our 500 milligrams on the top over 1 dose. Milligrams cancels out and everything is gone except for milliliter on the top and dose on the bottom. So you see, how do you know it's fluff, Nadine? So with reconstitution problems, what you want to do is concentrate on the concentration of the medicine after it's being reconstituted. So you see how it said concentration of 300 milligrams per milliliter? That's what you want to use. All that other stuff is important for the bedside and actually mixing up the medicine in real life, but it will not fit anywhere in your problem because it doesn't belong. You're trying to see how much medicine to give to the patient. So we just need to see what is the concentration of the medicine. All that other stuff is telling you how to get the medicine to be liquid. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay, so what is 500 divided by 300? I don't know yet. My advice is to study. Then the last 2 days, okay, yeah, you have to kind of relax your mind. You know what you know, you don't know what you don't know. So this is what I got as my answer. If we round to the nearest 10th place, what would our answer be? Have I failed a dosage exam before? No. Dosage was my thing. However, I did fail my last semester of my LPN program by 2 points. So, therefore, am I perfect? No. But did I give up? Heck no. 15 years later, here we go. Okay? Anybody else have any questions about this problem that I just did? And yes, the answer is 1.7 milliliters per dose. Thank you for the follow. Amen. Okay. I crushed my first 2 math exams by watching you. Fed walk. Hey, I want you to be mine again, baby. Jade, you're lost. Okay, wait. So how do you know to round to 1.2 or 2? I don't know. There wasn't any no, seriously, there wasn't any directions on this one. So I'd like to kind of leave my answers open-ended when I do the reviews. Usually they'll tell you how they want you to round. I just asked so we can practice rounding as well, okay? So that's why I asked, if we rounded to the nearest tens place, what would be the answer? Because usually you round to the tens place, okay? The knowledge is there. The school prepares you. Can you erase? Wait a minute. Let me scoot this over. This is better. Okay. Hold on. Can I erase the scribble so I can get a screenshot? Sure. You said that so nicely. I sure will. I want you to be mine again, baby. Is that better? Did you get your picture, girl? Yes, Teresa, I switched to my old school method. So I've been making content for like 2 years like this. And initially, before TikTok had their own studio, I had to do it with the phone and, set it up so it'll be facing the computer. So it wouldn't do right. So here we are because I couldn't take it and I was about to blow a gasket. So the nearest 10th is 1.7 and the whole number will be 2. Correct. This is dimensional analysis. Yes. Alrighty, so those were all the reconstitution problems. So the lesson of the day or the word of the day is concentrate on the concentration, okay? Y'all want to do some heparin? Let's do some heparin. Have you taken ATI before? I took ATI during my LPM program. You're not too late because we don't have to start and stop again so many times. My power went out before I started the live session. It was just wild. Then my internet was going in and out. It was crazy. But I did do the conversions already. Thank you, Nursey. If it wasn't for you helping me, though. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm so excited. You're a nurse now. Oh my gosh, stop it. You got your conversions test soon? Okay. Cool. All right, y'all. So the MD, can y'all see? We good? All right, the MD orders your patient to start an IV heparin drip at 12 units per kilogram per hour and to administer a loading bolus dose of 60 units per kilogram IV before initiation of the drip. You're supplied with a heparin bag that reads 25,000 units per 250 ml. The patient weighs 189 pounds. What is the flow rate you will set for the IV pump, which is going to be milliliters per hour? Alrighty. So what is this asking for me to solve for? What are we looking for? What is the goal? I told some more people about you and I'm done with school. And you still on here too, Reese. I appreciate the support, man. Y'all just don't know. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. Can you give me some tips on how to study pharmacology for nurses on TikTok? She's good. She's very, very awesome. Okay, so we're looking for milliliters per hour, right? Okay, so my goal, let me put this on here. My goal is milliliters per hour, right? So this is just asking what is the flow rate you will set the IV pump at milliliters per hour. So usually it'll ask you to find the bolus. This one did not ask us to find the bolus. We just want to know what will we set for our flow rate for our IV pump, okay? You're welcome. So what are we going to use for our drip? The drip is 12 units per kilogram per hour, okay? And then we have a bag of heparin that's got 25,000 units per 250 mLs. And then our patient weighs 189 pounds. So those are all of my puzzle pieces, okay? So I'll do 189. And then we've got 12 units per kilogram per hour. And then we'll have 25,000 units per 250 ml. Okay, so those are all of my puzzle pieces. So Cindy, listen, I let my problem do all of my work for me. I don't pick up the calculator but one time. Okay, so I'm going to include my weight conversion in my actual equation. So the way that we're going to set this up, we always want to start with this top unit first, right? So my milliliters will go on the top. This has my milliliters in it. So we'll do 250 milliliters over 25,000 units, okay? Now we got units at the bottom. I need units to go to the top. So I'll use this one, 12 units per kilogram per hour. My units cancels out, boom. And now I've got hour at the bottom, which is the second goal, but I got to get rid of these kgs. So I know that 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds. My kilograms cancels out, and then I can put my 189 pounds that my patient weighs at the top, and I don't have to pick up my calculator but one time, okay? All right, so I'll do 250 times 12 times 189 divided by 25,000 divided by 2.2 equals 10.3 milliliters per hour. Anybody have any questions? Yes, because you will have needed to cancel everything out but milliliter per hour. Exactly. I saw Fetty Wap or whoever that name was, and now I can't get that song stuck out my head. I want you to be mine again, baby. All right. Sorry to trace back, but it's my first semester and I'm struggling to see what you need to look for. Okay, love Bailey. So, okay, wait a minute. All right. So, we needed to see the milliliters per hour, okay? We're not solving for the bolus because it didn't ask us to solve for the bolus. We're actually doing the drip, okay? The bolus means one-time administration of the medicine. So a drip is going to be milliliters per hour because it's going to be continuous. Every hour they're going to give so much of the medicine, right? So we're not looking for the bolus. We're looking for the drip, okay? So what it says about drip. The drip is 12 units per kilogram per hour. That's this part. We know that it's got units per kilogram, so we need a patient's weight. So that's that part. And then we need the actual medicine, all right? So boom, that's that part. So that's all that you need. So if it asked about the bolus, what would the steps be? Okay, we can solve for the bolus since we're on it. I want you to be mine again, baby. I'm running my way to please you. All right, so the bolus. So what does the bolus say? We would need to see how many units per kilogram. So if it does not give you the medicine, it will be coming from the bag, or it will ask you for units per kilogram. Because technically it did not ask us anything about the bolus, I'm just going to solve for how many units you would give to the patient, okay? So I'm going to see how many units this would be, okay? Units is 60 units per kilogram for the bolus. We have our patient's weight, which is 189 pounds, okay? So if I'm looking for units, I'll do my 60 units per kilogram. And then my 1 kilogram is 2.2 pound conversion. And then, my 189 pounds over 1. Boom, boom. Everything is canceled out now except for units, okay? You made it look so easy. Thank you, Vicky. Wait a minute. I'm on my phone tonight, so it's a little different. Hold on, I can't see. Always look at what it's asking for. It'll be the simplest way to solve. Exact, Neek. Heparin math is more a reading problem than a math problem. Well, it's got a lot of words, but it's so more of a math. I mean, it's just as much as a math problem as any other dosage problem, I think. All right, so we would give them 5,154.5 units. Okay, and usually when they have the the bolus that they want you to find, they'll give you either the medicine or they'll tell you to take it from the bag. Okay. It gives you all the info, just use it. Yep. Also, whatever it's asking you for, make that top of exactly. You always want to start with your goal. Whatever that is asking you for, that's what you want to start with at the top. Your goals are your top priority. They come first in your life. That's how you can remember that, right? So you want to be a nurse like Reese. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations again if you're still here. But you want to go and finish school. I'm sorry, you guys. And that's your top priority for right now. So you start with whatever unit of measure is in that goal. You want it first and you want it on the top, okay? So this is a different type of heparin problem, but it's still a heparin problem nonetheless. Your patient has a heparin drip running at 24 milliliters per hour. The heparin bag reads 12,500 units per 250 mLs. How many units per hour is the patient receiving? Okay, y'all, let me know, what is the goal? What is it that we're looking for? Thank y'all for sharing the lives and hearting it. I appreciate it. And thank y'all for coming back. You know, we had some technical difficulties, technical difficulties. But here we are, old school style. Never goes out of style. Got to go back to the way we used to sometimes, right? So we are looking for units per hour, okay? Very, very good. So now, why did it write it like that? Hold on, you guys. Woo. Units per hour. Alrighty, so what are our puzzle pieces? Remember, the things that go together stay together. They're a partner, right? One band, one sound, okay? So we'll do 24 milliliters per hour. That's how fast it's going. That's also referred to as the rate, okay? And then 12,500 units per 250 ml is the concentration of the medicine, which is your heparin, okay? So how are we going to start this out? What is going to be our first puzzle piece, y'all? Eli, thank you. You know what? I cannot stand my voice. I can't stand to listen to the playbacks and the edits. And, you know, when I'm doing the content, I have to turn it down. So I guess it's just kind of a personal thing. But I appreciate it. I'm doing my program pre-read right now, and I'm struggling with anatomy and physiology so much. So any tips? Khan Academy is good. It's another lady on here. What is her name? And she is the bomb.com on anatomy and physiology. I haven't seen her in a minute. Send me a message and I'm gonna look and see, okay? If I can remember what her name is, Jackie. All right, so I feel like I'm not smart enough to be a nurse. No, you can do this. You can do this, all right? So y'all said we're starting with our units first, and you're absolutely correct. So we'll use this puzzle piece. It'll go on the top. So 12,500 units over 250 milliliters. Okay, so now we have milliliters at the bottom. So guess what comes next? Our milliliters at the top. So that's this puzzle piece, right? 24 milliliters per hour. And you see how I keep everything together. They're partners. You don't split them up. Now look what we got here. Units on the top and hour on the bottom. Now your puzzle piece is complete and you can do the math. Wait, I'm tripping. I'm wrong. Whoa, wait a minute. What? Let's see. Nurse Sarah, Nurse Chung. Okay, they're saying that Nurse Sarah is good for anatomy too. I ain't never seen none of her anatomy stuff. Yes, she does. Maybe she does. And Nurse Chung is good at anatomy as well. Okay. So you can try them too. But there's like a specific lady on here who does like beautiful anatomy breakdowns. And I was in awe. I was like, shoot, you taught me some stuff that I forgot. So our answer would be 1,200 units per hour. Okay. Anybody have any questions on this one? This was an easy one. I thought I was going to have to use my fingers and toes. Okay, then. She said, Nurse Sarah, we trust. She is the bomb.com. That is the original OG of the nursing education game. Much love to her. She paved the way. She paved the way. So how did I get 1,200? So you multiply everything across the top. So you do 12,500 times 24 and you get a number. Oh, let me tell you what it is. And that is 300,000. All right. And then on the bottom, you have 250. And you just divide the top by the bottom. Okay. And you get 1,200. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upload it because the computer was acting funky. So that's why we're on this old school setup, but it's working and we're having no interruptions. And we're still getting our dosage review in tonight. Do you have some recorded videos? Heck yeah, I got a whole channel. Y'all make sure y'all go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I got all the stuff you're looking for. And I'm always looking for suggestions and more video and topic suggestions. So if you see something that's not there or you don't see something that you want to be there, let me know. Hey, I'm a nursing student doing prereqs. I'm taking a semester off to become a CNA. My thoughts. You got to do what's for you. You know, I'm pretty sure that, you know, you have thought about, you know, what you're doing and your path and, you know, your situation, you know, with your money, with whatever, you know. So I think, you know, you have to do what's best for you. Everybody's path is different. What's my YouTube? A Blessed RN. So my name is the same across all of my social media. Yes, y'all, her YouTube helps a lot with the stuff you miss on live. Oh, thank you. You you took my med math exam 3 times. Where were you when I needed you? I was right here. I've been here since 2023, y'all. I appreciate y'all participating in the live and sharing it. And yeah, the FYP is FYPing. All right, so the physician orders 80 units of per kilogram of heparin to be given stat. The patient weighs 188 pounds. How many milliliters will the nurse draw up to administer the ordered dose? And we're going to round to the nearest tenth, okay? So, y'all, because y'all know I'm from Alabama. Where are y'all from? You let me know. What are we looking at? Like, a lot of people get, you know, kind of frustrated with the labels. But what is our rule? Concentrate on the concentration, right? What is the concentration of the heparin on the label? Texas. Yes. Okay. You just found me on your FYP. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Jen. I'm glad you're here. To convert to pounds. I'm gonna let my equation do all of that for me. So I'm just gonna do one conversion. You'll see. I didn't know that. You're definitely a blessing for us. Yes. I have a whole channel. It's been there. Thank you so much. I'm honored to be able to help. Okay, a lot of Alabamians up in here. Hey, y'all. What's up, fam? All right. Labels are hard to me. The labels is what tells you what the medicine is. So we got to get over that label fear, okay? So I'm going to make it bigger. You see this? Well, hold on. You can't see it because I scribbled over it. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can do it like this. You see that right there? That right there, that right there? That's your concentration. That is how many units per milliliter. Remember, we always want the concentration of the medicine. My channel is A Blessed RN. It's the same handle as on here. Okay? So that's what we're going to use for the label. All right? This 1 milliliter is just telling you that that's how much is in the bottle. Okay? That's just telling you it's 1 milliliter in there. So in total, there is 10,000 units per milliliter. Okay? Stop being afraid of labels. You know how to read, write, arithmetic, or you wouldn't be in nursing school. Okay? You got this. All right. So let's solve it. So what are we looking for? Milliliters, right? So that is my goal. So what are my puzzle pieces? I've got 80 units per kilogram. Okay. I got a 188-pound patient. And then I've got 10,000 units per milliliter according to my label. Okay. So I'm going to write it at the bottom because I ran out of space. So what am I going to start with if I'm looking for milliliter? My milliliters, right? So you take it and you flip it. Game over. Flip. All right. Boom. So milliliter over 10,000 units. And now I got units on the bottom. So I use my units on the top. 80 units per kilogram. Boom, boom. All right. Now I got kilogram on the bottom. My weight is in pounds, right? So 1 kg is 2.2 pounds. And then I have 188 pounds that my patient weighs. So you see this right here? This is what's going to take care of your pound to kilogram conversion. So you see, everything can be achieved with just one computation at the end. I pick up my calculator one time. And that's at the end. And that'll save you with some time because a lot of y'all have time tests that you have to make 90s and 100s on, right? So why not save yourself some effort and some time? Just pick up the calculator once, okay? So we are going to give 0.68 milliliters. If this asks us to round to the nearest tenth, what would our answer be? I just subscribed on your YouTube channel and follow. Oh, cool. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting my channel. So it'll be 0.7 milliliters. Okay. I had a heparin question like this in class, but the label said 10 milliliters, not 1 milliliters, and I was very confused. Okay, so was it 10 milliliters total in the bottle or what? So what a lot of people get confused on, I'm about to go big, y'all. I'm going in, and I'm going to go hard. All right, so look, you see how this 1 ml right here? They want to look at that. You don't want to look at how much is in the bottle. You always want to focus on the concentration of the medicine. That's how many medicine particles are in each milliliter or liter, okay? So that's what you always want to have when you have a liquid medicine, the concentration, okay? Wait, why did you flip it? I've never tried that method. Is it because we're looking to exactly, you got it, Glow. Yeah, Glow. All right, it was 5,000 units ordered, and it said 10,000 units in 10 mLs. Okay, so then you would do your 10 mLs over your 10,000 units times your 5,000 units. So it'll be what? 5 times 5,000 times 10 divided by your 10,000. So it would have been 5 milliliters. Even my teacher was confused. I don't know why. All you had to do was flip it. Okay? Okay, so let's do some... Listen, I'm on another one right now. I'm actually in a better mood than when I started the live because everything was going wrong. Like, my power went out, like, about 30 minutes before we were supposed to start. Had everything set up beautifully, and then when it came back on, the internet was acting a whole donkey. So that's why we are set up like this tonight. All right, so drops per minute. You can give an IV 2 ways, okay? 2 of them, either in a electronic infusion device, aka a pump, or via gravity. When you see drops per minute, that is via gravity, okay? So you are going to need 2 things. the volume that needs to be infused. So what is volume, y'all? Milliliters and liters, right? And then you need the infusion time. How long do they want it to take to go into the patient's veins, which is going to be hours or minutes, okay? So you're going to need volume over time, which is going to be one puzzle piece. And then you're always going to need a drop factor, okay? So let's look at this one. The order is D5LR at 85 milliliters per hour. That's your volume over your time, right? So then an IV pump is not available. Gosh darn it. Using the pediatric micro drip IV tubing, calculate the flow rate in drops per minute. So first thing is first, what is the goal here? What's the goal? What are we looking for? Drops per minute, okay? So, what is your volume over your time? It already gave it to you, 84 milliliters per hour. So now we need to know the drop factor too, okay? What is the drop factor? It don't tell us. It says pediatric micro drip IV tubing. Okay, so if you ever have a problem and it's asking for drops per minute and it doesn't give you a drop factor, which we always know is drops per milliliter, and it says micro drip, there is only one micro drip set. It will always be, so micro drip equals 60 drops per milliliter, okay? Y'all got that? If it does not tell you a drop factor and it says micro drip, there is only one micro drip, okay? And it's going to be 60 drops per milliliter. So that is your other puzzle piece. Okay, so now we can set up our problem. If our goal is drops on the top, what is our first puzzle piece, y'all? Priscilla, oh, I'm sorry. The comments went too quick. I'll see if I can go back to it. This is new to me. Okay, Neek, lock into it. It's your IV drip stuff. And you're welcome, this her. What is our first puzzle piece, y'all? Okay. So if we have drops on the top, boom, that's the first goal. Now we got milliliters on the bottom. So what comes next? I want y'all to get into the habit of looking. What's on the bottom? So what's on the bottom automatically goes to the top. You look for that puzzle piece, okay? All right, Jennifer, I see you. 84 ml per hour. Milliliters cancels out. Now we need minute. We have hour. What is our last puzzle piece going to be? I want you. Okay, Kens. What's the last puzzle piece? I want you to be mine again, baby. Yeah. So hours on the bottom. So we know that 1 hour would go on the top, and our minutes, which is 60 minutes, because 60 minutes equals an hour, right? They go on the bottom. So now you got drops on the top and minutes on the bottom, okay? So there you go. So we'll do 60 times 84 divided by 60, which is going to be 84. Milliliters. Sorry, not milliliters. Drops per minute. I want you to be mine again, baby. All right. Thank you for sharing the live. Why this seem easier? Because you're studying with me. No, I'm kidding, but so serious. All right. So that's what I was doing wrong on the exam. When they don't give you the micro drip, are you going to say something else? I was like, is that the second part of your statement? And I don't even study this, and I hate math. That's okay. I do like math. I don't know. Going to be in nursing school in the spring of 2026. Any books that I should buy on dosage calculations? That's funny. You should ask that. Pow. I got a whole puzzle piece. I got a whole puzzle piece. I got a whole puzzle piece book. And then it looks like this on the inside. And it's broken down. And you've got all of this stuff that I'm going over, the way that I go over it. And it teaches you like different tips and tricks, like how to do day versus dose, what you need, how to do the steps. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Okay. So, of course, you're going to ask me which book you need. You need mine, if you need one. Oh, I'm about to tip over. Okay, so where is it? Yeah, I don't know what we were talking about. Fresh MV Mento. I'm lost now. Where do you get 60 drops per, the 60 drops? Okay, I lost my eye pencil. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So you see how it says micro drip tubing? Can y'all see? We good? Hold on. I want you to be mine again. All right, so you see that? There is only one micro drip. So what a drop factor is, okay, so you've got the IV bag, right? And this is your IV bag. Boom, 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 boom. And you've got this. And this is the drop chamber, right? And you have a little drip fall down in there. Then you got the rest of your tubing. This is what this is talking about. That's what a drop factor is how many drops fall within this chamber to deliver 1 milliliter of medicine. If y'all talk about my drawing, I'm going to go to bed. So don't even do it, okay? All right, so there is only one micro drip. That means it takes 60 little tiny drops to fall in that chamber to give a milliliter of medicine or solution versus a macro drip tubing set, which would be like 10, 15, 20, those big fat juicy drops versus 60 tiny little drops. Okay, so if you see something that asks you for drops per minute and you don't see a drop factor, but it says micro drip, then this is your girl. She's always going to be 60 drops per milliliter. This won't work with ratio and proportion. Ratio and proportion is different, Mrs. Dunbar. I loved ratio and proportion. I hated dimensional analysis, actually. But now I love it. And it's easy. And it's the way. So it's very different. Okay, I was saying, wait a minute, you guys. I was saying it was easier when they don't give you the micro drip number. Oh, okay, got you. Carrying the one over from the bottom to the top in the micro drip. So with your book alone and just doing the book I can pass, you can ask the people who got it. Some of them are on the live. Just with the live sessions, with the practice questions in the book and my videos, people have been getting 90s and 100s. And we even had a nurse tonight pass her NCLEX. I love it. All right, you're new here. Welcome, Lee. Is the book, so it's sold out on TikTok, but you can order it through my site. It's comes from my publisher, so it has to be printed and shipped. So like when I have them, I've ordered some to be on hand so I can ship them directly off a TikTok shop. But you can do the ebook if you need an immediate download, and it's the same questions. So whatever you are trying to get is what you start with. Yes, Joy, that's it. That is it. D, you can look at the link in my bio. Thank you, Vicky. So with your book, okay, I think I answered your question. What's that? I'm missing. Girl, the drawing is amazing. Look, don't be talking about my little drawings. So, okay. I just started studying for my dosage class last week, and here you are on my FYP. Yes, because your fellow nursing students have been sharing the live. Thank you so much. And y'all have been liking the lives. Thank you so much. And the FYP has done what it needed to do. Once again, thank you so very much. All right, I'm starting to like dimensional. Good. My feet hurt from clinical. Is that normal? Yeah, especially if you're not used to standing up all day long. I don't have the book, will be, but I passed my math twice with her. Okay, neat. Come on. Yes. Wait, can you go back to the last problem? I'm stuck on what I did wrong real quick. Okay. Talking about this one? Lock in with Nursey and you will pass. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't know how much it means for the word of mouth to spread, like, and for y'all to refer people, and when y'all study with me, y'all bring friends. Like, it's awesome. I thank you guys so much. Just the calculation part. I think that was the calculation part. If you know your conversions, you can plug it in. Absolutely. And so if y'all are starting, if we got any of prerequisites or pre-nursing or about to start, y'all have to learn your metric conversions. That is what's going to be the determining factor of your success and how you would Priscilla, hold on. And how you fare in dosage calculations. So you do 80 times 188 and you get that top number, and then you do 10,000 times 2.2 and then you divide the top by the bottom. I did not convert my weight before I put it into the equation because I like for my equation to work smart, not hard. Okay. I pick up the calculator one time and do one computation. Okay. All right. So, y'all, I will put the, once we get done, I will put the replay on my YouTube channel. Okay. So y'all can go over it and, ponder and, look at it again. So if you missed it, it's going to be there. I promise I'm going to upload it for y'all because I usually stream on YouTube. But like I said, technical difficulties. All right. Calculate the flow rate of 0.91 liters of 0.9% normal saline over 2.5 hours. The infusion has a drop factor of 14 drops per milliliter. What is the IV flow rate in drops per minute? Okay, so what is my rule? I am not convert jack. I'm gonna let my equation do all of my work. I'm gonna pick up the calculator one time. Okay, so what is our goal? That's the first thing. The first thing that you want to do after you read is see, what is this asking me to give it? Okay, drops per minute. Okay, get all of it. If it's drops per minute, milliliter per hour, milliliter per dose, milliliter per day, whatever it is, get all of it because that influences how your equation will be set up. Okay, if you leave something out, then you won't set your equation up right and you won't get the right answer. All right, so what is our volume? What is our infusion volume? We look for milliliters and liters, right? So that's 0.9 liters. What is your infusion time? 2.5 hours. And we also know that we need our drop factor, which is 14 drops per milliliter. Okay, so if I'm going to be looking for my drops, I'm going to start with my drops, right? So 14 drops per ml. Now I need milliliters to go on the top, right? But guess what I got? Liters. So I need a what? A conversion, right? So 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. That's why you got to know them. It makes it so much easier, okay? Exactly. You got it, y'all. So next, I have my liters at the bottom. So 0.91 liters over 2.5 hours. And you see how they're joined, right? All of the pairs, they stay together. They're married. They're joined. They go together real bad, okay? So the last puzzle piece is going to be what, y'all? If we have hours on the bottom and we need minutes, what is our last puzzle piece? A good refresher for me completing my LPN to RN bridge. Okay, Nurse Sean, you better bridge over. Love it. Okay, so exactly 1 hour equals 60 minutes. And you see, we haven't done any type of math. We're just putting together puzzle pieces. Puzzle pieces. All right, so we'll do 14 times 1,000 times 0.91 divided by 2.5 divided by 60. And that's going to be 84.9. 84.9. So, can you divide a drop? No, you can't. It's either one drop or not. If you walk in the kitchen, you see a drop cut in half, like you better get up out of there, helter skelter, okay? So if we're rounding to the nearest whole number, what would our answer be? Okay, Emery Bailey, 85 drops per minute. Boop, 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 boop. Do you only push enter one time? Okay, so Divine Destiny, how I do the calculator trick is, so I'm going to put in all of my numbers on the top, okay? So I can't see, 14 times 1,000 times 0.91, and then I hit divide, okay? So you see that's the top number. Can you see? Can you see? I can see. I can't see. All right, boom. And then I hit divide. So now I put the bottom numbers in and I hit divide in between those. And I press the enter, well, the equals key one time, and then you get the answer. So that's how I do the calculator trick. I have a video showing you how to do it on my YouTube channel if you need a review. How often do I do this? So I went back to the bedside. I'm on a travel contract. It was too good to pass up. It was too good to pass up. So I come online on Wednesdays usually, but I got to work tomorrow. But I do kind of do intermittent sessions as well. I'm tutoring throughout the day. So nights on 8 p.m. Wednesday is usually, our hangout time. And the replays are there. The other videos on my channel are there. And then, like I said, I tutor in the daytime as well. So, yep, that is what is up. Have you ever been an instructor? No, I have not. Have your lives and your notifications on? Yeah. A clinical instructor? No. I've had students follow me at work and stuff, but like an official capacity as an instructor? No, I haven't. To try and not confuse yourself, just convert in your head and write down the only numbers you need. Emery, that could work for some people, That could work for some people. To each its own. But like I said, I like to let my problem do all of my work for me. Because everybody ain't good like that with the conversions, You should definitely teach dosage calculations. It should be a course. I do have a course. I have a video course. Yeah. Tutoring, because girl, I'm trying to pass this dosage and calculations class. I have 10 days. Yeah, holler at me. Yeah, Emery, look, you got it down packed. So I understand your confidence. All right, so this is one of my favorite types of problems. It's a weight-based problem. Yeah. And guess what? It's a drop per milliliter. Well, drops per minute. So it's a combination. Ooh, this is the big one. This is the big old one. I love it. All right, so let's do it. The provider orders drug X, 0.8 milligrams per kilogram per hour. The patient weighs 135 pounds. The pharmacy has supplied drug X as 500 milligrams in 1,000 mLs of D5W. What is the flow rate to be administered using a drip set with a drop factor of 20 drops per milliliter? All right. Have you ever did dialysis nursing? No, I have not been a dialysis nurse, but I did work with renal patients. So I worked on a renal floor, and that was like the service with the nephrologist and such. So we took care of patients who were on dialysis, and like they would be dialyzed in the unit and then come back to us. But actually like sticking them and putting them on the machine for dialysis, I have not. I'm so glad I passed all of my dosage classes. Those were annoying. Oh, yeah, they can be nerve-wracking. So D5W is dextrose 5% in water. It's a type of solution that you'll learn about in class. Okay? So what is our goal? What are we looking for? Because remember, that's the first thing that we want to do is find what is this question asking for me to give it. Right place, right time. I have a dosage test coming up. Come on in, Nash. Come on in. You're welcome. What are we looking for? What's the goal, y'all? My mouth dry. Flow rate, right? So If nobody wanted to say it. It's okay. It's okay to get it wrong here. Like, we're not going to kick you out. We're not going to shun you, right? So remember, anytime I said that you see you have a drop factor, right, and it's asking for a flow rate, it's going to be drops per minute, okay? So that's what we're looking for. So let us put all of our puzzle pieces to the side, all right? So we got 0.8 milligrams per kilogram per hour. The patient weighs 135 pounds. And then we have 500 milligrams in 1,000 mLs. And then we got a drop factor of 20 drops per milliliter. Okay. Mis estudiantes. What the heck did that do? You see what that did? Like, it looked like SpongeBob when he got mad. Okay, go. Drop on the top, minute on the bottom. I don't know what happened. Okay, so what is our first puzzle piece, y'all? What's the first puzzle piece? If we are starting with drops on the top. I want you to be mine again, baby. First puzzle piece. Alrighty. It's going to be our 20 drops per milliliter. Boom. All right. What's our next puzzle piece if we have milliliters on the bottom? Girl, más o menos, más despacio. You know, they said if you don't use it, you lose it. Oh, I've lost it. Okay, so milliliter on the top. Exactly. So that's this one, right? So 1,000 mLs over 500 milligrams. Boom. Cancel out your milliliters. Now we've got milligrams on the bottom. What's next? Are y'all picking up what I'm dropping? Is this making sense to you all? Because dosage calculations ain't got to be that hard. Yes, 0.8 milligrams on the top. And then the rest of them follow behind. One band, one sound. They're in a three-way, and we're not going to judge them, okay? Alrighty. Then we've got kilograms and hours at the bottom. Let's address the kilograms first, because we did that. Our patient's weight is in pounds. So what will we need to put right here to address the kilograms? What puzzle piece do we need? The 1 kg equals 2.2 pounds. Okay, boom, boom. Alrighty, now we got pounds. So what is our next puzzle piece? Oh, I love it. Y'all are following along and getting it. You riding around and getting it. It's mine. I spend it. The nurses are coming. Okay, 135 pounds over 1. Boom, boom. Last puzzle piece, y'all. Last puzzle piece. If we have hours at the bottom and we need minutes at the bottom, what is our last puzzle piece? Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Casey, I see you in there. Okay, 1 hour equals 60 minutes. Now, everything is gone except for drops on the top, boom, and minutes on the bottom. So you see your puzzle is complete, and now you can do the math, okay? So I'm going to do the calculator trick. I'm going to talk you through it. So I'm going to do 20 times 1,000 times 0.08. I don't put the ones in because they don't make a difference. Times 135. And that's the end of the top line. So I'll hit divide. Boom. So you see we get this number. Big old fat number, right? Boom, boom. All right. So now I hit divide. So I'm just going to hit 500. Divide. Look how small it got. And then 2.2. Divide. 60. Equals. What did y'all get? 32.72, right? So 32.72 something. Can we divide a drip? No, we cannot. So what is our answer if we round it to the whole number? Hey, love it. Look at y'all doing dosage calculations. Who said you could not do dosage calculations? Who said it? We didn't say it because we're up here doing puzzle pieces. If y'all like this method, go ahead, double tap that screen for me. I appreciate it. Hey, Mary Bray, how are you? I want you to be mine again, baby. Okay, maybe do. Yeah, I think I got one. Thank y'all for sharing. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got. I don't know if I got the day and all the other one on there. What hour and dose? I'm gonna have to look for it. How am I? I am finally getting over this COVID virus. Yes. So I'm feeling much better. Thank you. Drops per minute has to be a whole number, right? Yes. Now some people they're weird in their ways. They will like ask you not to round it, but you do what whoever has the power to pass or fail you wants you to do. Okay? All right. Let's look. Now, who can tutor for critical care? Who's a good? Okay, Nurse Sam is good. Nexus Nurse is good, of course. OG Nurse Sarah. I don't know if they do private tutoring now. Yeah. Who else? Oh, Nurse Kenya. She's an MP, and I think she's starting to do private tutoring. I'm not sure if it's like for nursing students or if it's just for like MPs, but she's awesome too. What does GH stand for? I don't see GH. I don't see GH. Hallie, where do you see GH? Oh, so I can answer your question. Did it change from like GTT? I don't know. It's supposed to be drops per minute. All right. If it's not okay, if not, it's okay. I'll catch it on next live. Okay. Hey, this is her. I got a video on my YouTube and I forget. I'm so awful. Like I'm the worst. I don't know. Anywho, I did a video with day versus dose and it's on my YouTube channel and it shows you how to break down the day versus dose. It gives you an example. Thank you. I missed that question on my MAPES and I have to retake it. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. You'll do better next time. How do you even make that sound, girl? All right. Take pharmacology comprehensive tomorrow and I'm dreading it. I can't believe it, Jesus. I can't believe you better believe it. You can do this. Can you do dosage problems on the ones that have the remaining volume in the question? Oh, you're talking about how much longer will it take to infuse? Is that what you're asking about? I'll go check it out. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so listen, this is what's going to be the last couple of problems that I have for tonight because, yeah, I got to work tomorrow and I got to go into work early so I can get cleared from COVID and all that jazz. So, if you're looking for specific questions, go to my YouTube channel. If you want more practice questions, I have a workbook and I have quizzes on my site too. Okay. All right. So I don't know who this person is. I don't know you. Okay. All right. So safe dose range. When you do safe dose range, you want to see if what the doctor has ordered. So let me bring out my colors. So colors make it a little less intimidating. Thank you for the follow. All right. So look, this is the order, right? Don't touch it. That is not what you want to do in safe dose range problems. So it tells you that the safe dose range is this. So that means that is what's safe that they can get, okay, of that medicine. The available amount is this. So this is the actual medicine that you want to give the patient. So what is the question asking for? It is asking for the safe dose range in milligrams for this child. So we want to give, neat, don't do that. Put them eyes up, put them eyes back in your head. It's going to be okay. That's why we talk through it. That's why we break it down. That's why we'll get some understanding so you'll know what to look for, okay? Don't let it be bigger than you. You're bigger than this, okay? So listen, what are we looking for? We are going to be looking for how many milligrams, and you see it has milligram per kilogram per dose. So we're going to be looking about how many milligrams in one dose would be safe. So you'll have a lower limit, which is going to be 5, and then you'll have the upper limit, which is 20. So you're going to need two different problems, okay? So our patient weighs, what in the world? 68 pounds. People keep trying to add me as co-host, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, who are you? Who are you? All right, boom. So we got 5 is the least. 20 milligrams per kilogram per dose is the most, okay? So we're going to set up two different problems. Let's start with the least amount. So what are we looking for on the top? Goal. Do y'all see how this goal is your very best friend in dosage calculations? Do you see how the goal helps you pick out puzzle pieces, how it helps you set up your problem, and how it helps you cut out all the fluff too? Use your goal. Your goal will never steer you wrong, okay? All right. So 5 mgs over kg/dose. Okay. So now we got milligrams on the top. Boom. We got dose on the bottom. Boom, boom. So we need to get rid of the kgs, right? And our patient's weight is in pounds. So 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. Kilograms cancels out, and now I'll put my 68 pounds on the top, and you see my pounds cancel out. Everything is gone except for your goal now, okay? So we'll do 5 times 68 divided by 2.2, which is going to be 154.5. And I'm just going to round it to the nearest tenths place. But you round to whoever has the power to pass or fail you tells you to round. Do you hear me? That's my disclaimer. All right, I said it. So now we'll do the same thing with the 20. The exact same setup, okay? You're just changing the 5 out for the 20. And I'm writing this out. You could just put it in your calculator after you do that first one if you want to. But I'm just showing you, okay? Boom, 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 boom. All right, everything is gone now. So with 20 times 68 divided by 2.2, which is going to be 618.2 milligrams per dose. So this question is only asking for the safe dose range. So our safe dose range would be 154.5 to 618.2 milligrams, and that is for one dose. Okay? Makes sense? So if this question is not asking for us to find the safe dose range, but we're going to practice anyway since we're already here. So this is what I call the green zone, okay? Anything at or in between those two numbers are what's going to be safe. Green is safe, right? Green means go. We kind of equate that with that. Anything that's red, that's stop. Don't do that, right? So anything that's more than 618.2 and less than 155.4. I can't talk, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's time to go to bed. So anything that's less than or more than is not in the safe zone. So let's look. Your ordered amount is 250 milligrams, right? Is that going to be in the safe zone, or is it going to be in the not safe zone, in the red zone? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. It's safe. Yes, because it's somewhere up in here, right? Yeah. Okay, now for real. Okay, let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. If when you first saw this question, you freaked out, put 1. If you thought that you could do it, put a 2. Period. You slaying, girl. Yes. Yes. Okay, so after I showed you what it was like and explained it, does that make more sense to you now? Can you do simple conversions? Shay, I can. I actually did some at the beginning of the live when it was acting all janky, but hey, it is what it is. I'll go over a couple of them before we go night night. Yes, absolutely. Boom, boom, boom. I love it. I love the clarity. All right. Oh, you know I'm such a fool for you. All right. So I need a harder question. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, Belle, because when I throw those hard ones in there, somebody says it. Do a hard one, and then everybody fall out, and I'm like, no, you asked for it. All right, so this is not hard to you now, so I don't know what you want. I don't know, what do you want from me? Somebody say, no, I'm not ready. I had this type of question on my final today, and I was so confused. Oh, did you get it right? Or were you able to review it? Okay, wait. I was like, equally divided doses. This is a good one? Okay. Alrighty. Why do those equally? Okay, we're going to talk about it, okay? I know, like, some people just want me to do the question, but that's not how I do it here. I like to break it down and tell you what's going on so you can understand, okay? Because you're bigger than the problem. The problem is not bigger than you, okay? So, yeah, my disclaimer. I get a little confused on the equally divide. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Nope, no hard ones. Go to bed. All right, so Demerol. Yeah, I'm going to put it on YouTube, AV. All right, so thank you for the roses. All right, Demerol 15 milligrams IM is ordered for a child who weighs 8 kgs. What is Demerol for? Y'all know what Demerol is for? Luffy or Luffy. I love it when they're in kgs as well, right? Oh, you can't see the whole question? You can't see the whole question? All right, let's see. What about now? It's for pain, right? They don't really like to give Demerol like that anymore either because it was like bad for the kidneys. It's a pain medicine. So you probably won't even see that. They like the la. All right, so that's ordered for a child who weighs 8 kgs. So is this a safe dose for a child if the recommended safe dose is 8 to 15 milligrams per kilogram per day in 6 equally divided doses? All right, so first things first, let's pull out the colors because it makes everything a little bit easier, right? This is the order. Don't touch it, okay? Don't touch it. Alrighty. So what is this question asking? It's saying that is this a safe dose? Okay. If you are to give 8 to 15 milligrams per kilogram per day in 6 equally divided doses. So we're trying to see if this is going to be safe, right? So our safe dose range is 8 to 15. So our goal, we're going to be looking for how many milligrams a dose is going to be safe, okay? So listen, let me show you something, and your mind is going to be blown. Like, oh my God, okay. I'm my fingers. Oh my God, okay, all right. I'm excited. All right, so listen. So we know that the patient's weight is 8 kgs. I'm gonna calm down. I get excited, y'all. All right. So listen, the least that we can give is 8 milligrams per kilogram per day, right? But then you also see it says in 6 divided doses. This is the amount for the whole day. Do you hear me? When it says /kilogram/day, that is for the whole day. If it said /dose, that would be for one dose. Since my goal is milligrams per dose, and my puzzle piece has day in it, I know I'm going to need a puzzle piece with how many doses are in the day. Do you see that? So that is when we go to this right here. That means that in one day, there are going to be 6 doses. So now your puzzle piece with this will cancel out with this. And when you put it in your equation, you'll have doses at the bottom. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. It just made sense. Somebody had a breakthrough. Hallelujah. Yes. Do you see what I'm saying? Are you picking up how that goal is your best friend? I wasn't lying when I said it. Blown away. Okay. And now you can, like, for real, like, you don't even have to go watch the other video. I appreciate the views, but it'll show you the exact same thing. Okay. How you look for what's in the goal. And if you pay attention to what's in your safe dose range or in your order or whatever it says /day, if you need per dose, then we need to know how many doses are in the day. All right. And so 8 milligrams is the least. 15 milligrams is going to be the most. Okay. So I'm going to start with the least amount. So 8 milligrams per kilogram /day. My patient's weight is already in kgs. Shout out to Nurse C for that conversion. Yes. So we just put kilograms. If it's already in kilograms, remember, you don't need to do the conversion. Okay. Don't mess yourself up. Pay attention. All right. So the last puzzle piece would be this one. 1 day has 6 doses in it. So days crosses out. And now you got milligram on the top and dose on the bottom, just like your goal. Okay. So we'll do 8 times 8 divided by 6, which is be 10.6 repeating. So we're going to do 10.7. Okay. Milligrams in a dose. Do the same thing for the 15. So 15 mg per kg /day times 8 kgs over 1 times 1 day over 6 doses. Okay. Did the exact same setup. Okay. 15 times 8. Whoa, 15 times 8 divided by 6 is going to be 20 milligrams per dose. So let's bring out the colors again. 10.7 to 20 milligrams per dose is my safe dose range. This is my green zone, right? So anything that's less than, more than is red. Okay. So now look, my order is 15 milligrams. Is my dose that's ordered from the doctor safe or is it not safe? Yeah, Glow. I'm sorry. Every time I see it, it's like, yeah, Glow. Yes, yes, absolutely safe. You got it, y'all. What you think? Shout it what you think. Money in the bank. Quit letting these questions punk y'all out and make you think that you don't know things. You do. You absolutely can defeat dosage. You can rock his socks off, buddy. You're welcome. Thank you for the follows. Thank y'all for the shares. Thank you for the likes. You're welcome. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? My baby's on a Moana kick. If I never see that movie ever again, it'll be too soon. Oh my gosh. All right. A child weighing 38 pounds has been ordered drug H, 0.35 milligrams. You like my keyboard? I got it on Amazon. Thank you. What was I saying? 0.35 milligrams by mouth twice a day. Recommended safe dose range is drug H, 22 micrograms per kilogram per day. What is the recommended safe dose in milligrams per day? What's the milligrams per dose? And is the order safe to give? All right. So these ones I don't like it at all. I can't stand it. I'd rather have a dose range because technically if it's at or below this number that we're going to get, it's safe. But I'm like, well, what's the least? Because like it's only like the most, but whatever. I was asked to do it, so I'm being obedient. All right, you guys. So let's bring out the colors. The colors. Boom. Drug H. 0.35 milligrams per mouth twice a day. Don't touch it. But you know it. I know it. I have to know it. Then y'all would be like, oh, she a scammer. All right. So, recommended safe dose range for drug H is 22 micrograms per kilogram per minute. So, I'm going to write my little puzzle piece down over here. Boom, ba-doom, da-da-da-doom. All right, what is the recommended safe dose in milligrams per day? So, let's do that first. Milligrams per day. So, let's pull it out again. Let's look at the colors. If my goal has day in it and my puzzle piece has day in it, do I need to know how many doses are in the day? No, because I already got day. You see how the goal is going to set you up good? Alrighty. So what is my patient's weight? It's 38 pounds. Alrighty. So look. Look. Look at here. What's this? It's milligrams, right? Don't we have micrograms right here? So what are we going to start with, y'all? This is the test right here. This is the test. If my goal is milligrams, what do I always start with? What it asked me for, right? So I'm going to start with a conversion. You got it. So I need milligrams, right? So 1 milligram equals 1,000 micrograms. There you go. See, so even if you don't have something from your puzzle pieces, you have your conversions. You can always pull out a conversion, okay? All right. Oh, thank you for the follow. All right. So we'll do 22 micrograms per kilogram per day. Boom. Whoop, whoop. Now we'll do 1 kg is 2.2 pounds. And then we'll do our 38 pounds over 1. 1 and 1. So we'll do 22 times 38. Well, 22, that just didn't seem right. Times 38. Okay, I guess it is. Divided by 1,000 divided by 2.2, which is going to be 0.38 milligrams per day. Okay, so that's the answer for the milligrams per day. 0.38 milligrams per day. Then it asks us to find milligrams per dose. So let's do the milligrams per dose. I guess I'll just leave it and I'll write it under. No, because I don't have any room. I don't have enough room. And like I said, I'll upload this to YouTube, y'all. So it will be available for the replay, okay? All right. So my goal now is how many milligrams per dose? So remember, if we have dose in the goal and day in the safe dose range, we now need to see how many doses are in the day, right? How often does it say that we are to give this medicine? Twice a day, right? So in one day, there are 2 doses. Y'all see that? Did I lose anybody? Hey, Canadian registered nurse, how are you? All right, Stoicky, I'm here. All right, so if I never get this kind of problem in life, I'll be a happy one. Stop it. Okay. All right. So now we can set it up again. So remember, 1 milligram is 1,000 micrograms because we have micrograms in our safe dose range, right? Well, our safe dose, recommended safe dose. Ooh, it kills me when it's just 1. All righty. Boom, boom, boom. Then we do 1 kg is 2.2 pounds times our 38 pounds over 1. Boom, 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 boom. And then in one day, there are 2 doses. So days crosses out. Now we got milligram. Boom. And we got dose. Boom. Not lost, just learning a better way. Okay, cool. You fine? Good. Fanny. I did what did I do? I did about 3 or 4 reconstitutions earlier. So it will be on the replay. So make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's a blessed RN and it will be there, okay? So I got 0.19 milligrams per dose, okay? I do. You missed me too, didn't it? When I was on the boat getting COVID. I said, I got to stay my butt at home. Every time I go somewhere, I get sick. It's not fun. It's not fair. I need a break too, you know? Okay, so 0.19 milligrams per dose. So now look. Where did the 2 days come from? The 2 doses. So the 2 doses, hold on, let me make sure I got the little writing pen. The 2 doses came from right here. Because you see how it says by mouth twice a day. So in one day, there are 2 doses. Yeah. Okay. So this is whoa, that's not nothing. That's the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. This is the green zone. You can't give more than that. Okay? What's ordered is 0.35 milligrams. That's 1 dose. So is this safe or is it not safe? Sorry. Y'all are getting it. I like it when y'all get it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's do it. Hey. The nurses are coming, y'all. Anybody have any questions? It's not safe. So this is somewhere over here. Because the most that we could give is 0.19 milligrams in a dose. The most that they can have in the whole day is 0.38. They were trying to basically give that in a dose. Right? Exactly. So you have to pay attention to per dose and per day. It sounds like if I said per day, it's like per day. All right, just per day. All right. So somebody wanted me to do the conversions, and I did it initially at the beginning of the session. But like I said, that's when the internet was all janky cranky. So yeah, I'll do these and then go to bed. Do you do this live? If so, when? Like in person or like on the lives? Like the live sessions, yes, they usually are on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But because I got to work tomorrow, I did it tonight. And I was a little bit late because my power went out. And then my internet wasn't working. And so now we have this set up right here. So yeah, it was a lot of factors that came against me. I didn't feel like studying today, but I basically did. You sure did, Glow. Yeah, Glow. Each Wednesday, And if I have to like work on that Wednesday, I'll do it like on a Thursday or on a Tuesday. So just make sure you have your notifications. And then the replays are available on my YouTube channel, A Blessed RN, along with other problems that are broken down individually. So if you don't feel like watching a whole hour, 2 hours, however long we're on, and you're looking for something specific, then you can find it there. Also, my website has quizzes, free quizzes. There are some courses on there too. But if you're looking for some practice for the freezy, yeah, my website. And then this is my book. It is on my website as well. You see this book? This is a thick book. It's like 57 pages with 300 problems in it, and it's broken down exactly the way that I teach you as well. So yeah, those are all the resources that I have. All right, so you must teach your health patient to properly measure and record fluid intake to be compliant with fluid restriction of 2 liters every 24 hours. He has only household measuring cups. How many cups may he drink daily and not exceed the 2-liter limit? Sold you with the free quizzes. Yes, Jay Gatsby. I was trying to work on some last night, but I did a live and got to talking too much, and yeah. But it's about 8 or 9 of them on there, I think, right now. And I'm gonna add some more soon. Thank you for coming on in spite of your challenge. This her, you saw me almost have a whole come apart. You seen that? Look, when you're trying to do good and you encouraging others and helping others, you know, it just seems like stuff just trying to come against you. But no, I'm down for y'all, 10 toes down, like y'all been down for me. So I appreciate it. All right. So what is our goal here? What are we looking for? What are we trying to solve for, y'all? What is the goal? That's the answer. So the goal is going to be cups. All right. That's what we're looking for. All righty. So what are our puzzle pieces? We know that he has 2 liters that he cannot go above. All righty. So what else do I know? If I'm going from liters to cups, what do I know about liters? It's like, oh, that's metric. And cups is household. No, you're fine. So listen, I know that 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. Cool. And then I know that 1 cup equals 240 milliliters. Yeah. Okay. And some people's programs, you know, they use different values. Like somebody used 250. They said 240 or 250. I'm like, choose one. But anywho, whoever has the power to pass or fail you, okay? Remember, that's my disclaimer. Whatever y'all are using, that's what you use, okay? All right, so how are we going to set this up according to what we've been doing the whole night? And y'all see how we've done all different types of problems tonight, and we've done them basically the same way with no formulas and little to no math. We just been some multiplying and dividing folks, right? Yeah, you seen 250 before? Cool. All right, so 1 cup is 240 ml, okay? So now what's next? If we have milliliter on the bottom. What is our next puzzle piece? So exactly. So the 1,000 milliliters is 1 liter. Doom, doom. All right. And then our last puzzle piece is the only one that's left. Your 2 liters. And it's by itself. So go over 1. Everything is canceled out now except for your cups. So 1,000 times 2 divided by 240. It's going to be like 8.333333. So we're just going to say 8 cups, buddy. That's your limit. Take it to the limit. The limit. Okay. Can you show us ounces to milliliters? Sure. So let's see. What if we did 12 ounces equals how many mLs? Okay, so you know that your goal is milliliter. We know that we have 12 ounces. That's a puzzle piece. And then 1, look at you, Luffy. Is it Luffy? I'm going to say Luffy because if you got 2 L's. So that would make it a soft U, right? Luffy. Look at you knowing your metric conversions. I love it. That's what I like right there. That's my type of carrying on. Alrighty, so 1 ounce is 30 mLs, okay? So if we're looking for milliliters, we know we always start with the puzzle piece that has that unit of measure in it. It'll go first and it'll go on top. Boom. Now we have 12 ounces over 1. Our ounces cancels out. And the only thing that's left is our milliliters. So 12 times 30 is at 360. Sometimes I have to double check my simple math. Yup. 360 mLs. You're welcome. You're welcome. I wish this was this simple. During the test, you gotta breathe. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. Whatever Fabulous said. I'm so scared for the math portion in nursing school. Nancy. What I want you to do, Sugar Wooga, is press that follow button. And we're going to study together like all the rest of these people in here, okay? And it's going to be okay. We do a very simple approach here. We don't do math. We solve puzzles, okay? And we try to make it as easy as we can. It's a very safe space here. Y'all got any more questions? You said divide by 10. No, it's not a 10. Sorry, that's 1 ounce. Sorry, that's not a 10. Nash. This whole time, I wonder if you could do DA with small conversion. Heck yeah. You could do, look, it's only 3 things that you really can't do like straight dimensional analysis with. And that's Parkland-Burn formula, your BSA problems, and your fluid volume maintenance, because they all have specific formulas. But you already know I make it easy. So I'll show you that way too. I start clinicals in August, and I'm going to be, okay, cool. You got some time. Glow, it'll probably, I don't know my schedule. I think I got to work next Wednesday, but I'm not sure. But I put out content in the meantime. Just make sure you got your notifications on. Can you do one more word problem? A word? I don't even know if I got another word problem. Like I went down in the depths. You see how this is pink and it's got the A+STARN logo like this? I went down in the vault and found this. I had to do one next time because I don't know where it would be. Can you do those type questions one day for like burns? Yeah, we can do burns. Like a regular dosage calc problem. What you mean? Regular dosage calc problem. Let's see. All right, let's end with a banger. Let's end with a banger. Let's end with a banger. Did I do bolus? I did, Stephanie. And then I have heparin and bolus videos on my YouTube too, okay? All right. Y'all think y'all can do it? Okay, what's the answer? I'm just kidding. Lego. Hey, Mary. Mary Too Wise. Yes. Okay, a client is receiving drug T. You have all those in your... Yes, I do. I sure do. Make sure you go over there and smash that subscribe button and turn the bell on, because if TikTok ever disappears, I'll have to do my lives on YouTube solely. All right, a client is receiving drug T, which is infusing at 15 mLs per hour on infusion pump. Drug is available as 50 milligrams in 500 milliliters of D5W. Patient weighs 192 pounds. How many micrograms per kilogram per minute is the patient receiving? Okay, what is our goal, y'all? What is our goal? What are we looking for here? Yes, I like it. Yeah. All right. I don't want to write it like that though, because I want my micrograms to be on the top and my kilograms and my minutes to be on the bottom. Did you hear what I said? I want my micrograms to be on the top. I'm saying this because I'm reiterating and exaggerating, okay? My micrograms on the top and my kilograms and my minute on the bottom, okay? All right, so our puzzle pieces, I see you glow. 15 mLs per hour, right? So what's together stays together. Even if you're freaking clueless, Keep what's together. What's by itself, and start with the goal. I promise you're going to get somewhere, okay? So 50 mgs in 500 ml, and then the patient weight is 192 pounds. Alrighty, you better go ahead and start with that conversion. Exactly. Our puzzle piece had milligram in it, but what did the goal say? What did the goal say? It said microgram. So we're going to give the goal what it wants, okay? So 1,000 micrograms equals 1 milligram. So now, what is our next puzzle piece? What is our next puzzle piece here? Uh-huh. Boom, boom. Okay. Next, what is our next puzzle piece? Look at y'all piecing this together. I love it. Oh, I swear I love it. Yes. 15 mLs over an hour. Y'all better do this hard critical drip problem. Uh-oh. We got hour at the bottom. We need minute. What comes next? What comes next? You got this. Oh, look at them. Yes. So 1 hour equals 60 minutes. Boom. Oh, okay. Now here go the tricky part. Remember the rules, okay? Remember the rules. Don't quit. All right, so listen. We've got minutes on the bottom, micrograms on the top. Our patient's weight is in pounds, right? So that means we need to do a conversion, right? So where do the kgs go? Do they go on the bottom or do they go on the top? Is it on the bottom or is it on the top? Come on. I love it. Exactly. So my 2.2 pounds are on the top this time, and my kg is where? On the bottom, because that's where the goal told you to put it. Okay. So now we have our 192 pounds. Does it go on the bottom or does it go on the top? Ariel! Oh my gosh! Yes, girl! It goes on the bottom. Y'all did it. Oh my gosh, you put together the puzzle pieces. You two really helps. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Boom, y'all. That's how I like it. So let's do 1,000 times 50 times 15 times 2.2. Don't put the ones because they don't make a difference. Divide 500. Divide 60. Divide 192. I got 0.28. Is that what y'all got? Is that what y'all got? Sometimes I had to do it twice because I'm like, did I press it right? 1,000 times 50 times 15 times 2.2 divided by 500 divided by 60 divided by 192. If we rounded this to the nearest tenth place, what would our answer be? I made it at the last minute. Hey, honey, that's okay. I'm gonna download it for replay, okay? No worries. No te preocupes, baby. No te preocupes. Yes. Hey, do you do like a fundamentals dosage live? I have a math test soon. I can't talk English now, Lord. I'm nervous. Okay. My live session is like a mix of everything, but I have done a beginner friendly session and it's linked on, I don't know, did I link that one in my link tree? No, it's on a playlist. It's on my YouTube channel. It says beginner friendly, and that one is super duper duper beginner friendly. I also got a whole basics playlist on my YouTube channel. Okay. All right. So the answer would be 0.3 micrograms per kilogram per minute. Love it. Taking it back. I know that song. Yes, my friend. Next time you're gonna be my friend. All right. Someone who I can believe in. Y'all better believe in yourselves, because I believe in y'all. And I know that y'all can do this. Okay, I'm trying to flip my camera. Oh, wow. Hey! I haven't seen y'all all night. How you doing? How you feeling? How are y'all feeling? Is the math mathin'?